Do you think that men and women should have all of the same human rights?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do think that, yeah.
I mean, we come from the same thing, so you feel me?
Do you think that men and women, boys and girls, should have equal rights regardless of their age?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. It should be equal human rights.
Everybody should have all the same rights, whether it's, black, white, men or women.
Do you think that they should have equal rights to the same medical care?
100,000,000%.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Would it ever be okay to deny someone medical care based on his or her gender?
No.
I don't think that's right.
No.
Hell no.
Do you think it would ever be okay to terminate someone's life without his or her consent based on gender?
No.
No?
Oh, no.
Innocent human, no. If they're human, no matter if it's gender or color or religion or anything.
Do you support the availability of sex-selective abortion?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so it's if a woman she's pregnant and she finds out she's having a girl and she really wanted a boy and she says, I'm going to have an abortion.
That's her choice.
So how do you reconcile that with what you said before about it's never okay to terminate someone's life based on gender?
That's basically was a trick question, right?
Do you think it's okay specifically for sex-selective purposes?
Sure.
Okay, so you'd support sex-selective abortion?
Sure.
Okay. How do you reconcile that with your statement earlier that you think it's not okay to value someone's life based on gender?
I feel like that would agree with my statement. Oh, wait, no, it disagrees. So you're really hitting me with some very conflicting questions. So then I would have to say no, people should not be able to sexually select for abortions.
Would you support the availability of sex-selective abortion?
Ooh, I went through something. Would I support it?
Support the availability of it.
No, because I went through IVF and I'm playing God at that point. I don't feel comfortable. And I'm very liberal, but I don't, no.
Yeah, I think you should be able to have an abortion, yeah.
Okay. Just based on gender, though.
No, I don't think that's right.
You can't take away someone's inherent human rights based on their demographics, whether that's ethnicity, whether that's race, religion, age, or sex. And that's kind of what we're talking about with abortion.
Man, see, you know what? Really, you can make that argument, but that's really not what we're talking about. You can make that argument, but that's not what we're talking about.
What are we talking about?
Right now, we should be talking about strictly on. See, you want to say if it's not if you led me into this trap and I fell into it. No. Right? As long as inside the first 12 weeks, she should be able to have an abortion for whatever reason, because that's her right.
Including gender.
Including gender, because that's her right as a United States citizen.
So if someone says, well, you said you can't kill people based on gender, but you can have an abortion based on gender up to a certain point, how do you explain to them that that's not inconsistent? Because it seems inconsistent.
Well, see, you keep saying gender, right?
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to say up until whatever, 10 or 12 weeks,
including
right?
for based on gender. So how is it not inconsistent?
That is not a good reason to have an abortion.
Okay.
But again, though, if it's inside the first 10 or 12 weeks, that right is on you. It's in the Constitution. You know.
No, it's not in the Constitution.
Well, not anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It was never in the Constitution.
Well, whatever. If you're right, it wasn't in the Constitution or whatever. But at some point in time, the United States government granted United States citizens that right. You know what I'm saying?
Would you be okay with allowing sex-selective abortion?
No, I would not support that. I would say that a woman should keep her baby no matter what gender it is.
But you think gender-based abortion is occurring?
In India, it happens a lot. In India, female feticide is a thing where it's actually not abortion, but it's when the girl child is born, it's killed.
But are abortions ever encouraged because of gender?
Well, and actually in India, knowing the sex before birth is not allowed. So, yeah.
Okay, so you think if they did know the gender, then abortion would
Yeah, then abortion would be pretty big in India, I guess.
Do you think that sex-selective abortion should be permitted?
The life is important, and I don't think it's correct to one life to is coming. Probably is me and my mom say, no, I don't want you, and I don't think that is correct,
Do you think a woman should be allowed to have a sex-selective abortion?
No.
Do you think abortion's ever okay?
I don't think so.
Would you support banning abortion?
Yes.
So at any stage,
At any stage, yeah.
I don't support abortion.
In any circumstance?
Any circumstance. I feel like it's a baby, you know, another human being. So regardless of the situation, you feel me? It's still a human being at the end of the day.
You said sex-selective abortion? Are you kidding me? That's that I don't agree with that at all. You know, it's once again it's about the life.
would you approve of a woman getting a sex-selective abortion?
A sex what?
Sex-selective. So basically, she discovers she's having a girl. She doesn't want a girl, and she says, "I'm going to abort this child."
You need to get that chick to a psychiatrist. These people are. Is this what you?
This is a real thing. It's happening worldwide.
This is really. It's sick, man.
Would you support the availability of sex-selective abortion?
No,
So you'd support abortion in other circumstances, but you would not support sex-selective.
that's correct.
Would you support the availability of sex-selective abortion?
I would not support that. No, I do not.
Yeah, and why not?
Because it just seems more like, but it's eugenics. That's the word.
Is there any circumstance in which you'd support abortion?
I guess ectopic pregnancy.
Yeah, so the procedure in ectopic pregnancy is not an abortion, it's a
Okay,
separate
so
procedure.
yeah, then no.
Would you support the availability of sex-selective abortion? So if parents don't want to have a girl and they wanted a boy,
No, I don't support that.
why is that?
Girl and boy is same, especially here, right? In China, in older China, and agriculture, they need a boy to work hard in the field. Yeah, they kill girl a lot. But nowadays, even in China, the city bigger and bigger. So when people live in the city, they don't need a plant a lot. So girl and boy can work same, do the same work. So they change their opinion also.
What do you think that people who disagree with you about abortion don't know?
They just see their circumstances at that point of time, but they don't see long-term consequences that come with abortion, I guess. My mom's an activist, so I did see a lot of women suffering due to that. Like, they regret doing that, in long term.
You mean women regretted having their abortion?
Yes. At long term, they feel a little part of them, losing themselves at some point of time. So, yeah.
Are there any other thoughts that you would like to share?
God bless y'all. Whatever y'all going through, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Just continue to push through and thrive, and y'all gonna get there. God.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.